Katie.
Hey,
So Katie,
great song.
it is a catchy song. Drunk history time, Katie.
Oh, we're doing that now. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing it.
All right.
Do it.
Shut up, Iggy. I'm so okay. The year was 1923. Okay. So there's bitches in England be like, we want to go to America because America is great. Even though America was shit and little did they know, like the Great Depression was gonna happen. Like, why the fuck would you want to go to America? They had no clue what was gonna happen. But they were all like, oh, let's go anyway. We're British now. So this bitch named Rose with red hair gets up with her family. And there's this poor guy
Katie, can you
named
interrupt for a minute?
Jack. What?
What's the title of your drunk history?
Titanic, I'm so sorry. It's Titanic, everybody.
And who's in Titanic?
Kate Winslet and Leo DiCaprio.
Okay, so we're clear. Just so we're clear.
True story.
Okay. So then there's this poor
History.
guy named Jack in England who's like, I want to go to England. But then he's got no money because, like, you know, shit happens. So he bet everything on this. Everything. And he got a ticket.
He's in the backyard.
Hold up. Josh, I'm doing drunk history. We have to talk later.
Just tell him to come inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Just
just
literally-
20 feet away.
Okay, bye. Okay. I'm
Just tell him to
so sorry. Okay. So anyway,
It's cool. We'll edit that part out.
Jack wins everything. So he gets a ticket on Titanic. It's like, whoa. Oh my god, I didn't even tell you what Titanic was. Titanic is this really big boat that's going from London to somewhere in New York. That's it. I bet it's New York.
It is New York.
It is.
New
You
York.
got that right.
Yep.
So it's a big boat, and it's like the best boat in the world with like everything. Like this bitch isn't going down, is what they say. Okay, so
Unsinkable
Leonardo
ship.
DiCaprio, Jack, because Leo doesn't exist, because Leo played Jack. Okay, so then he wins the ticket, and he's like, suck my cock, everyone! I'm going to America, and they did. They sucked his cock, and he went to America.
Well,
Almost.
he got halfway.
You didn't get
Don't fucking give it away, everybody!
Spoiler.
All of YouTube is what?
We'll put spoiler alert in the. We'll put spoiler in the.
Okay. So they're like, get on the trolley, dear! And they got on the boat, because they called it a trolley, because they're British. What the fuck do they know? And so they get on it, and Jack's in the third class. Nobody talks about second class, so I can't tell you what second class is. But just know that they're probably like, I don't know, French or something? Something like that. I don't really know. I can't tell you. But then the first class is like, I'm Rose, and I'm white British and shit. So Rose is in first class. Jack's in third class. How would they ever cross paths? Nobody knows. But you know who does know? You know who does? I'll tell you who knows. James Cameron knows.
Explorer of the sea.
He's the explorer of the sea. So James Cameron's like, okay, how do we get these two people to meet? And so, oh my god, how did they even meet? Hold up, I'll get that.
James Cameron got funding for many millions of
Cameron
dollars.
got so much funding because he's James Cameron. And so what he does is he's like, okay, Leo DiCaprio, you're really bangable. Kate Winslet, you're really bangable. Let's make these two bang. But Kate Winslet is like super rich and he's super poor. So what happens is, Kate Winslet's like, oh, I'm so rich and my life's terrible because I have to marry this guy who's also really rich. I guess he's a dick, maybe? I don't know.
He was a dick. He was a dick.
He was
Yeah.
another thing. He was a
I think he was classified as a
He
dick.
was classified as a dick.
He shot at them with a gun.
You're right.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, everybody.
Sorry,
So-
YouTube.
So everyone's like, oh my god, what did we do? Wait, that doesn't make sense.
No, you gotta backtrack.
Kate Winslet's like, oh my god, I'm a poor rich girl. Oh no, white class problems. White class. First class, that's what I meant to say. So one day it's nighttime. She runs to the front of the boat. Or was it the back? It was the back. It was the back of the boat. And she's like, oh, my life's so hard. So what she does, she climbs over this. And she's like, I'm gonna let go because my life's terrible being a rich British girl going to America.
That's about what she did, yeah.
That's actually exactly.
It's like we're watching the movie now.
Leo DiCaprio is like over here doing some like, hey, my life's the best in the world even though I'm poor, I'm going to America. Because he's a fucking optimist. And he knows that America's gonna be the best country in the world. Suck on that, everybody. Okay. But he comes up to this chick because he wants to bone her. And he's like, Kate! No! Her name's Rose. Rose! What are you doing? She's like, my life is so hard being so rich and so sexy with these big titties. It's so hard. He's like, bitch, what the fuck? But he didn't say that because he's a classy man. So what he says
Leo's
instead
classy dude.
So instead he
he's
gets
trying
naked.
to be like, I want to fucking bang you. Doesn't say that though.
Doesn't say
He's classy.
He's classy as shit. But instead he's like, don't fucking kill yourself, you idiot. You know, like, what? No. And he's like, oh, you know, those are like pins and needles down there, and it's like, rah, and it hurts. Because this stupid bitch doesn't think to herself,
I know.
oh, hey.
Freddy foreshadowing.
Freddy foreshadowing.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know they're going to be in the water later.
It's gonna hurt, bitch.
Oh, yeah, well.
Hurt. But she's over here, like, what? She didn't think it was gonna hurt? Like, oh, it's gonna be nothing. Nothing's gonna happen. But then all of a sudden she's like, oh, wait, yes, I forgot life is pain and I'm a rich British person. Why would I just do that? So he, like, somehow seduces her off the edge. Like, and she's, like, on top of him in the plank position. I don't know if this happened, but it just felt natural, so I'm doing it. And so that happened. Anyway, they, like, fall in love and shit. And then the movie goes on for, like, 2 hours of, like, oh, I'm with Jack, and then, oh, I'm with, I do not remember the douche's name. But it's probably something like Carl? Or Tad. Tad? Oh, it's Tad. If your name's Tad, then fuck you, right? Like,
That's fair.
Tad.
What is his name? I don't even remember.
We're gonna call him Tad.
Alright, his name's
Because
Tad.
between
Tad
four-
Taddington the
Tad
first.
Taddington the first. Nobody knows his name because he gives a shit. But he's all like, oh, you're gonna be my wife. You can't have sex. And she's like, I want to have sex with the poor fun guy because he's Leo DiCaprio. He's Leo
Yeah, who wouldn't?
DiCaprio. But not in the movie because he's Jack in the movie. So, oh my
Just
God.
as much charisma as Leonardo.
Just as much. But they bang in this car. And it's all like, and you're wondering right now, how is there a car on the Titanic? They fucking made room. Nobody knows how. There's room for a car and not enough lifeboats. Spoiler alert, I'm so sorry. But like, what were they thinking, James Cameron? How did you build that boat? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, fast forward. Okay. So, Tad Taddington the First is starting to get real serious totes gels over Jack because Rose wants to bang Jack. So
Did bang.
he,
Did. You said did.
Fuck, they did. They banged.
In
Did
the
I
car.
not tell you?
No.
Did I not tell you they banged? And he drew a picture of her titties, all like bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, only draw me with this jewel. The jewel, that's key. That's key right there, the jewel.
This is
She's
a huge part of the movie.
It's out of the ocean. And I'm pretty sure Tad Taddington the first gave it to her.
He did.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're correct.
So, Rose, are you a bitch? I don't know. I don't know how to classify her. But so she's wearing this and he just draws her
She
like
was
that.
the original gold digger.
Yes, she was. Good for her.
Yeah,
But
that's
he,
actually
like,
exactly
there's,
right.
Like, a funny line about like, draw me like your French girls, even though he wasn't French. I just realized that doesn't make sense.
He's British.
He was British.
Who was British? Jack?
Everyone.
Chad Taddington the first was
The whole
definitely
boat
British.
was British. Where did these?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Jack actually was, I think, American. He sounded American in the movie, or he did a really bad British accent.
He was going home. You know what?
He was going home. You're right.
Was he?
He was on his way home. He was like, I get to go home. He said that when he won the poker match.
Indian, though?
No, they're going to America.
Indian?
They're going to America.
What?
American.
America was discovered by then already. You're right.
Yes, it was.
What?
Okay, get back to the movie. Get back to the movie.
They're-
Heart of the ocean. Okay, so Tad Taddington the First is starting to suspect some shit, and he's like, bitch, you banging all these people. So what he does is he frames Jack by putting the heart of the ocean, the blue diamond, in Jack's pocket, and makes him think that makes Rose think that Jack took it when he didn't. Because why would Jack do that? I mean, it's not like he's a poor guy who needs money. You know, whatevs. Okay,
Cool.
so anyway, Jack got locked in a cell somewhere on the bottom floor.
Yes.
Which, little did we know, wasn't going to be good, because the captains of the Titanic were looking at porn. We're pretty sure. I don't think we have proof. We're like 95% sure.
No.
Either that-
on their internet phones?
On their internet phones.
No, they were looking at
Exactly.
like print out paper, like old school hustler style, probably.
This is
They
like
were looking at Jack's paintings, actually.
classy shit. We're talking classy shit they're looking.
That's how Jack made money. He sold
So,
his
we
drawings.
confiscated these from the third quarters.
So they're whacking
Have a look.
it everywhere. This fucking
If I had a nickel for every time I was whacking it and ran to an iceberg, I would have exactly 0 nickels.
you would have 0 nickels. But
But this ship.
there's this iceberg coming. Dead ahead.
I had a
And
nickel
they
for every time I
hit
was whacking it, though.
The
Oh,
fucking idiots hit it. They didn't go around it, and at first they were like, "Oh, it's nothing." But you know what they say is that 90% of the iceberg's underwater. I don't know who came up with this. Probably like some scientist that measured. We don't know. It
Could be a
bit.
scientist.
I think
We're
it's
not certain about this,
Could
but
have
it
been realistic.
seems like a scientist.
We have 0 proof, but supposedly 90% of the iceberg is underwater. Who would have fucking thought that? Nobody would have thought
Clearly
that.
not the captain of the Titanic.
But how does it float? Nobody understands how it floats. It should be heavy because it's fucking ice.
Does ice
And
float in your drink, though?
No. Does it?
You might want to check again.
We'll review that
Well,
later.
We're gonna
visit that.
revisit this as soon as this video ends. We're gonna make a mojito, and we're gonna revisit that
We're
issue.
gonna get a little drunker. But
Yeah.
okay, so it hits. And at first they're like, oh, bitches, it's fine, no problem. And then shit goes down. Literally. It's water goes everywhere. And they're like, what the fuck do we do? And they realize we don't have enough lifeboats. So of course they save like women and children, which, you know, like, is that okay with feminism? You know, like, I mean, I feel like if we want to make the same amount as guys do,
I think
then we
that-
have to.
You know, if they want that 17 cents, they should have to
Yeah.
swim for their
We
boats.
should have to swim for our votes too.
Yep.
Whatevs. I mean, I don't think women could even own shit back then. Like,
No, not really. Back then, to be fair, they
yeah, we really
Yeah.
didn't have anything. So,
well,
I mean, we're just now becoming.
we're-
like,
Rose had
citizens.
Rose had the heart of the ocean for a while.
Rose
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
man gave it to her.
yeah,
So
well,
does that count?
yeah,
I
but
I still own it.
She didn't have the worst life ever, I guess.
To a
Okay,
point.
but here's the shit. And all
by
of
the
a sudden-
time Titanic sank, women could own property.
He also.
Could we? Okay, I guess we could.
But when it comes to the heart of the ocean, that guy filed for the insurance claim, and he actually got it. So
That's for sure. That was smart.
That's like the worst prenup ever. It's like not only do I
I'm gonna
plan
give you the
on,
most amazing thing in the world, but in the end, it's mine.
Yeah.
not only am I going to give you this diamond necklace, I expect you to probably die wearing it and take it with you.
To the bottom.
Yeah. Who's going to cover that? State Farm's not going to cover that.
Well, I mean, back in the day, it wasn't that much money, I guess. All right, so
It's
anyway,
probably like a nickel.
Continue. So anyways, what happens in the
But
Titanic?
a nickel used to be like $5 million back then.
exactly.
So, you know,
Sure.
Grandpa, why didn't you buy more shit? I'm pissed at you.
So anyways, Titanic
Dead, I'm
hits an
sorry.
iceberg. We got to that part.
Okay.
What happens next?
Oh my god, everything happens next. What doesn't happen next? The boat. It starts getting filled with water. And the poor people. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so
When you
much
say the
fun.
poor people, do you mean
Literally
the people
poor people.
who are poor or poor?
I can't tell you that's how the boat went. The First class was like the top half. Second class, like the French people and shit. We're the next level. Third row, it's just the trash people. Just the trash people. They treat us like trash.
Those are the people that end up on MTV today.
Those are the people. And so it starts
I'm
filling
telling
up with water. And there's kids that are like,
Their descendants
Mommy,
are on MTV now.
Mommy, what do we do? And there's like this old couple that like cuddles in their bed and they're just like, we're gonna die.
That part, I shed a tear at that
Everybody
part. That
sheds a tear.
was a bit ridiculous.
If you don't, you're not human. And they just like hold each other and they know they're gonna die because it's freezing.
Well, they're
cold.
old. No one's gonna let them in a boat.
No one's gonna let them in the boat. It's like you're
God.
shit.
You guys are terrible.
Like you have to
It's
put
so
the kids
true,
on
though.
there.
First of all, it's their fault.
Everyone's gonna let them in a
That's
boat.
money. But yes.
Wait, what? Hold on. That's my money.
It's not your money. It's my money now.
I guess it's
Anyway,
your money
so
now.
basically,
I can't
It's
argue with
really
that.
hard.
I won't get
After
that.
11 minutes of YouTube
Alright.
video.
people forget about Jack. Jack's down in the third sector.
Locked
And
up.
he's locked up because you don't even think you forgot about that, didn't you, bitches? Yeah. So he's like, help, I'm gonna die. Rose almost gets on a lifeboat. But she jumps off. It was literally lowering down. And she jumped off. Oh, wait, Tad Taddington, you remember that dick?
Yep.
He pretended, he picked up a child, and he pretended to be the child's father to get on a boat.
Hey, you don't judge him. We are accepting of the LGBT, lesbian, gay,
LGBTQQ.
Why
Yeah.
would that make him gay?
transgender
Or
community is okay with us.
He wasn't transgender.
How do you know? He thought he had a daughter, and was a woman.
No.
That sounds transgender to me.
No. He was being a dick. You trust me. He was being a dick, and he took a kid.
Are you saying that people who are men
he
who
stole
pretend to be
a
women?
child to save the child's life to get on a lifeboat.
He didn't give a shit.
Katie,
about
are you
child.
saying
He
that
gave a
men
shit.
who pretend to be women and save children's lives have a problem?
All men are dicks?
So continue your story.
Yes.
Moral of the story.
All men are dicks.
All men are dicks.
Moral of the story, but not
Or
true.
at least half them.
So anyway,
yes.
Except
Rose
Jack.
jumped out,
Jack's
and
the
everyone's freaking out. Like, Rose, you have money. What are you doing? She's like, I have to find Jack because she hasn't seen Jack in like whatever long, like 10 minutes, I'm guessing. So she's like, I got to find Jack, and so she goes down to the third sector where people are dying. She's walking through like this much of freezing cold water, and he's like claiming like help. And I don't know how, but James Cameron had her find him. And it worked. And then...
James Cameron movie. Things work out.
They do.
Then, like, he somehow got free. She found an axe. Maybe? She found an axe,
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm. That happened.
Why is there... I don't know why there's an axe.
Fire.
It's fire. She got it from a fire
What does
thing.
an axe have to do with fire?
Back then, that was like
A lot
normal.
of things.
Axe has nothing to do with fire.
Breaking things
Yes.
down.
Fire.
It has nothing to do with
Okay.
fire. But but this is why James Cameron did it. So she broke it, and they're like, oh, yes. And then they're like making out. But it's like, stop making out. You have to get off the boat, you idiots. So they go through.
Fire.
And this is where the caste system really comes into play. Because the, like, guards on the boat or something, whatever they're called, they close the gate to the third string people, third class, and they were like, you can't come up. You guys have to die. Which, that would not fly now, like these days, like, who's gonna say that's okay?
Well, those are the guys whose descendants work the border control now.
Oh my god, we do the same thing.
Yeah, we do. But it's fine. Continue.
America!
What happens in the
Fuck,
story
we're
now?
just as bad as Titanic guards.
Kind of.
Okay, so...
But continue the story. This is
okay,
interesting.
So Jack and Rose, they...
Let's not get caught up in the semantics of
they
whether it's in
found
a
bunch
boat
of
or on
friends, 'cause,
land.
like, Jack had friends, and they found a bench, and they fought with the guards, because they're like, no, we have the right to get off the ship, too. Like, you guys don't have a right to make us, like,
They got through that.
drown.
fence.
And they broke the
Turned out
fence.
to not be a very strong fence.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was pretty
Kind
It
of
was
like
pretty
another
weak.
fence that we know.
But they...
Between Texas, New Mexico, California, and...
Obama, are you...
I call it New America.
New
The
America.
state
And
south of Texas, but...
So he
New
like,
America.
so they bust
whatever.
that shit. They bust that shit open, and they run to their freedom. I guess they go through like the second class. Like I said, we don't know anything about the second class people. Like the French were solely looked right over. Like, James Cameron didn't give a fuck about the French people in this movie. So they went right on up. And then Rose is like, what happened? And Jack's like, I was framed. And she was like, okay, let's have sex. I don't know if they had sex. They probably did not have sex because it wasn't time constricting.
I think they did it earlier in the movie, though.
No, they definitely banged earlier. We covered that. Remember?
Yes.
We
Yeah, we did.
that.
We
But like again after that. So Jack's like, we need to get Rose on a boat. There are no boats because now with physics, the boat is now like this.
Boom.
You know, because like it's sinking and it's so much weight on that side because people were fatter back then.
That's exactly why Titanic sank. It's because of fatness.
Because of fatness. Because
a combination of icebergs and fatness.
People used to
terrible.
eat so much McDonald's back then. It was crazy. So the ship broke and it was going down.
Not in 1950
like,
something.
The 20s. It's the fucking 20s. Idiot, keep up.
So there's no
So
McDonald's.
it's going down.
But they ate food.
It's going down like this. And so people are like holding on at the top and they're falling to the bottom. Remember, this water is like 34 degrees Fahrenheit. And for you like overseas people, I don't know what the fuck that is in Celsius. We'll say 0.
One Celsius.
What?
It's like 1 Celsius.
It's like 1 Celsius. But
Holy shit, that's really low in
Holy
Celsius.
shit, that's really low in Celsius. But we're Americans, so we speak in Fahrenheit, so learn Fahrenheit. Okay?
Actually, everyone should learn the metric system. It's better for the world.
We got to stay on this story. We can't debate the metric system right now.
We don't have time. This video's already like 30 minutes
So
long.
the boat's in half. It's going down.
It's actually
And so it's
21
going
minutes
down.
long, but
And
sure.
It's like, and so bitches are dying, and there's a band playing, and they're like that's
When we
what
put this
they
on
do.
YouTube, we'll just speed it up to like twice speed, so it'll take 10 minutes.
Or we could just put Titanic in 30 minutes. Kinda.
Right?
Alright, hurry it up and finish, quick.
Okay.
You got 9 minutes,
Okay,
8 minutes
so,
now.
Kate, no, Rose and Jack. Oh my god, I love them. Anyway,
Everyone loves
so
them.
Jack's like, we gotta fucking save Rose. And so, speed up. Boom, boat's going down. Bitches are flying everywhere, dying in the ocean. There's so many people in the ocean just freezing.
They're just jumping off the boat in the ocean.
And
The
so
guy hit the
basically,
propeller.
it kind of happened that
I guess
that
that sucked. Yeah.
so Jack and Rose ended up in the water, and it was really bad at first. But I think Rose had a life jacket too.
She did.
And they're like, cause oh god, Jack, he's
The door.
you just want to bang him so hard. He's so good to her. Anyway, so they found this door. I don't know where the fuck they find a door, but they find a door. And so Rose is like, I'm a girl! I'm gonna get on the door! Remember, I'm a princess! And Jack's like, alright, bitch, calm the fuck down. And
Also
so,
a golem, apparently. She's a golem. My precious.
and so, like,
Very okay.
I gotta be careful.
Just in that chair.
I'm sorry, YouTube. So anyway, so like, she's on the door, and like, Jack's like, fucking, how do I get on it? Like, you know, okay, so, well, you know, so he's like, you know, can you just like move over? Like, I can, you know, he just needs this much room. Because I'm literally the size as Jack is. That's how it goes. So he just needs this much room. And she's like, no, I need this much room. I'm a princess. Fuck you, bitch, right? Anyway, so what happens is she's like trying to balance on it. He just can't get on it. And so I'll show you guys. I'm sorry. So he's like holding on like this. Like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. You just be a fucking princess up there and I'll freeze to death. And she's like, Jack, why don't you get up? And he's like, 'cause you fucking fat ass won't let me up, that's why. But no, he's too much of a gentleman to do that. So he gives some like bullshit like, oh, I care about you. He doesn't give a fucking shit about her. He just wants to get laid again, so he's trying to be nice. Little does he know he's about to die. Spoiler alert. Anyway, so he's like, alright, I'm gonna die. So he says something stupid, and he's like, I don't know, I love you after like 3 fucking days. He doesn't love her.
Never let go. Is the big line.
No, that's what Rose says. So he's
No,
up
he
here
said
like,
never let go, and then she said,
Oh, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
never let go.
wow, way to give this all away. Spoiler alert. So he's
The only
like,
thing in the movie I
just-
remember.
God. So she made him like a promise of like, No, he made her promise that she would have kids and get married to someone. And she's like crying because she doesn't want to be. He's like, you have to promise me you'll have a good life. And that you'll never let go of that dream. You have to promise, Rose. And Rose is still all sprawled out like this. Like, oh wait, I gotta take up a little more room. I'm not quite comfortable yet. Alright, now I'm comfortable. Hold up. Okay, now I'm comfortable. Okay, I promise, Jack. I'll never let go of that promise. And she's holding him, and then he's all down here. Okay. Alright, well. Okay, bye. And then he does that. And then he's dead. Bitches, he dies. He fucking died for this bitch. And he sinks. He drowned, by the way. It was like a mix of drowning and freezing to death. Because remember, it's like 31 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius. Yeah, I got you metrics, bitches. Yeah, you're welcome. And so he's dying. But he also drowned because, humans can't breathe underwater. Especially when they're stressed. So then she's on the board, and now she's like in the fetal position or something. And now she's like, oh, I see there is so much room. But that's it. Okay, I'll just lay back down and take a nap. So she takes a nap for like another half an hour. And a boat comes, and she finds this dead bitch's whistle. Not her vagina. I know what you bitches were thinking. But she blows the whistle. And like, woo! And she like blows it forever.
Okay.
And then the people come and they free her. And then the stupid bitch made it to America. Like, we should have made her go back, whatever.
But what was the name that she used when she got to America?
She used Jack's name. Oh yeah, she came off the boat. And they were like, what's your name, miss? Because she saw Tad Taddington, and she hid from Tad Taddington because she didn't want to marry him. I don't know why. He had diamonds and shit. You'll find out in a sec. I'll tell you in a sec what happened to him. But so she comes out and she's like, I'm Rose Dawson. Because that was Jack's name.
Yeah.
So she took his name. I think she got like married and had kids.
Didn't she find something in her pocket though when she like got back
She
on the boat?
found the heart of the blue diamond.
Yeah.
The heart of the ocean. And I found $5. So who's winning now, bitch? What's the heart of the ocean getting you? Yeah,
It's the price of...
I think she's dead.
Well, I mean, according to the movie, she threw that shit in the ocean, so technically you're ahead $5.
I'm ahead $5 on that bitch. So I don't know what she has on me. But then Tad Taddington offed himself, because remember, the Great Depression's coming up, so you don't want to be in America. And he was in America, so he killed himself. The end.
Ta-da.
I beat you, James Cameron. My version was better. My version was
And
better.
a lot faster.
And a lot faster.
I just saved you guys like 4 hours of your life. The end.
Good work. High fives all around.
Woo!
Yes.
And then YouTube.
Hey, kid, you want to show YouTube that you're not a weirdo with a helmet on, that you're actually a normal person?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's actually pretty funny with the helmet on.
What are we
But
doing now?
She's
We're not doing
normal.
it again, right?
No, we're not.
No, I just meant-
45
We're
minutes.
going to do the entire
It wasn't
thing
45 minutes.
As you can see.
I was like 28 minutes.
I am not Mr.
All right, well.
All right.
She
Say
was
goodnight, Katie.
pretty accurate at that stuff.
I was pretty accurate.
All right.
It's also hot as nuts in here, YouTube. So, yeah. I kept the
And-
sweater on so my titties wouldn't fly everywhere. You're welcome.
Yeah, good night.